What's up, everybody? Jeremiah Krakowski here. And I want to help you break past a lot of what might be blocking you from reaching your goals and give you just a few strategies that will help you start to put things together and start to build momentum in your business. You know, life on planet Earth is not perfect. Things go bad. Campaigns fail. We don't make money how we would hope that we could. But have you ever noticed how there's people who, no matter how many times they fail, no matter how many times they fall flat on their face, that they just can't seem to get up, and that they keep going and they keep going. Now, a lot of people might attribute that to, well, they have a support system or family or finances or more time or all these excuses and reasons that we come up with for why we can't be resilient. And I promise you, they're all excuses because every single one of them is solvable. Here's how I know that. Because I used to be that way in my own life. I was surrounded by uber financially successful people, and yet I myself had a lot of self-hatred, self-doubt. My mindset was not the person you see today that's confident. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe that I had any value to give people besides just the fact that my mom had been successful on the internet and I worked for her, and so I can support some of the stuff that she did. And that was about it. And I didn't think that I had any other worth beyond that. And what got me out of that rut to where we started making income in our business in the last 10 months, we've made a significant income, $750,000 in sales in the last 10 months. And it started by having a vision for where I'm going. Yes. But also celebrating small wins along the way. I might not be at the final finish line that I wanted to get to. And some of you might say, wow, that's like amazing. You had an incredible result. Yes, we had incredible results in the last year in our business. But, month 1, month 2, month 3, celebrating the small wins. And sometimes those small wins might just be the fact that you created your landing page, got your ads up, you started using ChatGPT to create your sales copy. When we can start to be consistent and we start practicing self-discipline enough that even when we don't want to do the very things that we know that we need to do, that we start to be consistent. We actually start celebrating our discipline. We actually start celebrating our consistency, not just the end outcome, but the fact that we actually showed up and did something hard that most people are unwilling to do. And when you start celebrating that in your life, it will start to compound. It will start to build. And then you might say, yeah, but what if things don't go as planned? What if I lose money on my campaign? What if nobody buys from me? What if it just fails and flops? Then what? That's where practicing self-love and self-compassion comes in, and not in a narcissistic sense, not in a sense of like, I'm better than other people, but rather treating yourself with the same kindness that you would give to a friend that was struggling and giving it their very best, and acknowledging to yourself that you are giving it your very best every single day. See, you might have grown up to where beating yourself up was how you motivated yourself to succeed. And maybe you had a parent or a boss or a coach or a mentor, somebody that just told you, anytime you fail, it's time to just punish yourself, berate yourself, tell yourself how terrible you are. And this gets wired in our brain as a habit. And then we wonder why we can't succeed, when in fact, having grace on ourselves, that is what cultivates massive results. Even when you fail, even when you mess up, even when you make a mistake, even when things don't go how you wanted them to, even when you have setbacks, realize that every setback is an opportunity for growth and success for you. And it starts by believing in yourself. It starts by having relentless self-esteem. That no matter what anybody says about you, no matter what anybody thinks, no matter how disappointed people might get, that you believe in yourself and you know where you're going and you know where you're headed and you know that you're called to a higher level and you know that you are worthy of success and wealth. And you know that you have all the resources that you need to succeed. Some of you might be saying, Jeremiah, that's BS. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough skill set. I wasn't raised in the right places. Easy for you to say, Jeremiah, you grew up with a multimillionaire mom. Great way to shut your brain off to the truth, to blame and to remove personal responsibility by saying, well, success won't happen for me. We have to cultivate an abundance mindset that no matter how much resources we have, no matter how much time, no matter how many connections we have, we realize, and you start to believe and you start to live in this and you start to own this, that you have right now, today, all of the resources that you need to succeed and to reach your goals. And you might be saying, nope, that's BS. I need all of this that I don't have. And I only have this little tiny little bit here. And I hate it. And I need something to change. And you're going to throw a temper tantrum like a child, because that's what I notice a lot of people do, is they throw a temper tantrum like a child because they want the bigger toy and they don't have it yet. Instead of realizing that they have everything they need right now, and everything in their life has actually been preparing them for the success that's right in front of them. That all of the setbacks have been preparing them for the blessings that God wants to give them. And so it's about shifting your brain out of lack. And I wish I had more. And I wish things were different. And I wish I was raised different. And I wish. And instead of saying, you know what? I wish things were else, some other way, you say, I am grateful. I am thankful. I am so thankful today for all of the resources that I have. I am so thankful today for the knowledge, the skill set, the energy, even the limited time and finances that I have. They're amazing. And I'm thankful for what I do have, and I will make the best of them. When you start shifting your focus away from what you lack and what you wish that you would have, and you start shifting into, it's a mindset. Your outside circumstances, by comparison to other people and situations, may not appear like you have everything you need. But I promise you this, there's stuff you don't know going on behind the scenes. And as soon as you come into alignment with the believing and having gratitude and shifting out of focusing on what I don't have to being grateful and saying, I'm thankful for all of the abundance that I have in my life, it'll transform your life. It'll transform your business. It'll transform everything that you do. Your actions follow on your journey to success. They follow how you think. And listen, your mindset's not a destination. It's not this place that we someday arrive to. See, that's what we got to get. It's not about arrival. It's not about someday I will finally get there and then I will finally be able to have everything that I've hoped and prayed for. No, you actually already have it right now. But you just got to become aware of it. And you just have to realize that it's all part of the process. And if you can keep going, if you can keep putting one foot in front of the other, that even when things fail, that even when campaigns fail, that even when you might lose $300 on Facebook ads over here, that I'm willing to get back up and I'm willing to believe in myself and I'm willing to believe in the vision of impacting people and changing lives and building a business that I know will change generations and leave a legacy for my family, that I know that I'm called to do this. And you show up with tenacity, with excitement. That's where wealth comes from. It comes from inside out, not from external in. And when we shift our thinking and we realize that the power to create wealth and finances, we already have it right now. We already possess it. It's already here. There's nothing else that we already need. You might be saying, nope, there's a lot I need. You're not getting it. And I'm sorry. And I get it. I probably sound like the Charlie Brown teacher at this point, talking nonsense, if that's what you're thinking. But I know that there's some of you right now who are connecting with this, and you're connecting with the possibility in your life and in your business. Stay plugged in with my channel. Stay plugged in with my podcast. On my social media, on my YouTube, I do videos nearly every single day where I encourage you and I give you mindset and business strategy resources to be able to reach your goals. This weekend, I'm hosting a live event where I'm going to walk you through how to monetize your email list. If you're a coach, mentor, trainer, or thought leader, and you want to make six figures in a business, how do you actually turn that into cash flow in your business? That's what we're going to be going over on Saturday. And I can't wait for those of you to join me for that. If you don't know where the link is, you can find it somewhere on my page or over at my website. I believe that you can make 6 and 7 figures in a coaching business. I strongly believe that there might be a shift in your mindset that has to take place before things start to click for you. But when you start to get it and you start living in what I'm talking about and you start operating in what I've said today in this video as your daily habit structure, you might replay this video over and over again. You might have to rewatch this video again and again and again. But when you do, and it finally clicks and it finally gets there, I promise you, incredible things will start to happen in your life. You might be struggling with motivation. You might be struggling to get back up again. You might be struggling just to struggle, and that's okay. Give yourself the grace. Rest. Rest is where the beauty of life comes from. And then get back on the horse on Monday. Get back on the horse tomorrow and keep moving forward. There's no reason that you can't reach your goals. There's none. And if you're connected with me, you now have access to one of the best resources for coaches, trainers, mentors, and thought leaders on how to make massive amounts of wealth in their business. I'm here to answer your questions. You can leave them in the comments below any of my videos, and I'll respond back. We'll talk soon, everybody. Make sure to subscribe and follow, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one.